Think private outdoor cinemas overlooking the turquoise waters of the Mediterranean, circular abodes that will make your head spin, in technology that's so cutting edge it'll make your jaw drop. These homes aren't just mega mansions, they're ultra-extravagant estate with features that'll make your eyes pop out of their sockets. We're talking about properties with price tags that reach into the hundreds of millions, with enough space to host a small army. And let's not forget the earthquake-proof skyscrapers or sprawling estates with jaw-dropping vistas. When it comes to the homes of the ultra-wealthy, the sky's the limit and nothing is off-limits. In today's video, we will take a closer look at some of the most luxurious homes in the world. From a $1 billion skyscraper in Mumbai to a $250 million mansion in Los Angeles. So, without further ado, let's begin. Mukesh Ambani, $2 billion home, Antilia. Move over Buckingham Palace. There's a new kid in town called Antilia. The massive 400,000 square foot mansion owned by business magnate Mukesh Ambani is estimated to be worth a staggering $1 to $2 billion. Located on the posh Altamont Road in South Mumbai, Antilia was designed by top architects from Chicago and built by an Australian construction company. With 27 floors and extra high ceilings, each floor is as tall as a two-storied building. And get this, it can even survive an earthquake of 8 on the Richter scale. The design of Antilia is inspired by the lotus and the sun. And the top 6 floors are reserved exclusively for the Ambani family. This luxury mansion includes a mega temple, numerous guest suites, a salon, an ice cream parlor, and a private movie theater with a seating capacity of 50 people. And let's not forget Mukesh Ambani's love for speed, with 6 floors dedicated to cars, including his Maybach, and space to accommodate 168 cars. Antilia even has a car service station on the 7th floor. To beat the heat of Mumbai's summer, Antilia has a snow room that spits out man-made snowflakes, and if that's not enough, there are 9 high-speed elevators assigned to different floors. It's no wonder that Antilia has reached iconic status in India and around the world, and is considered one of the most expensive properties on the planet. Ira Rennert's $248.5 million for Fairfield Pond. Once upon a time, in the late 1990s, a wealthy chap by the name of Ira Rennert had a wild idea. He decided to erect his dream abode in the posh neighborhood of Sagaponack, New York. Fast forward more than 20 years and voila! The mansion, lovingly referred to as Fort Fairfield Pond after the adjacent body of water, has become one of the priciest pads on the planet, clocking in at a whopping $248.5 million. The Italian Renaissance-style home sprawls over a whopping 62,000 square feet, with 21 luxurious bedrooms and 18 sparkling bathrooms. And that's not all. This property sits on 63 lush acres and features a playhouse and 2 pool houses. There's even a 164-seat theater with a stage big enough to host a Broadway production. But let's talk about the dining room for just a minute. It stretches out to a jaw-dropping 91 feet. And can seat up to 105 guests. And with a 5,000-gallon drinking water tank and an 8,000-gallon tank, guests will never run out of refreshments. But what's a billionaire's home without a few fancy toys? Rennert's garage can fit up to 100 cars, perfect for a collection of classic cars, and if you're an art lover, you're in luck. Rennert has a 10,000 square foot museum on the property to house his incredible $500 million art collection. And if that's not enough to keep you entertained, there are 3 swimming pools to choose from, and a $150,000 hot tub to help you relax. Oh, and did we mention the playhouse? This place has it all, with a basketball court, a 2-lane bowling alley, and even 2 tennis and squash courts. And when it gets chilly outside, visitors can snuggle up by one of the 12 fireplaces throughout the main house. But wait, obviously there's more. This property even has its own power plant to keep everything running smoothly. And with a helicopter pad and private helicopter, getting around town has never been easier. It's clear that when it comes to living the high life, Rennert doesn't mess around. Jeff Bezos' $165 million California home. Guess who broke the California record back in February 2020 for the most expensive home purchase in the state's history? None other than Amazon's former CEO himself, Jeff Bezos. He made the ultimate flex by dropping a whopping $165 million on the Warner estate, which used to belong to billionaire David Geffen. Talk about a Hollywood power move. Jeff Bezos, the founder of Amazon and one of the wealthiest people in the world, owns this stunning mansion in Beverly Hills, California. This mansion is not just an ordinary house. It's a luxurious and massive estate that sprawls over 8 acres of land situated in the Benedict Canyon neighborhood of Beverly Hills. And it cost Jeff a hefty $165 million. Let's start with the outside, shall we? This place is massive, and you won't have to worry about nosy neighbors or prying eyes at this estate. It's like a fortress of solitude. Tucked behind towering hedges and a massive gate, the property is completely hidden from view from the street. You'll feel like you're in your own secret paradise. The interior of the 13,600 square foot mansion is just as impressive as the exterior, with high ceilings, dark hardwood floors, bright white walls, and beautiful chandeliers. The mansion comes with 8 bedrooms, 9 bathrooms, a swimming pool, a ballroom, a home theater, a wine cellar, a nursery, 3 greenhouses, manicured gardens, a golf course, and a tennis court. You name it, Jeff's got it. The kitchen is described as being like something out of a chef's dream. And if you're feeling like a movie night, Jeff's got you covered with his very own home theater. One of the most unique features of the mansion is its huge guest house that overlooks the sprawling property. The guest house has its own private entrance and a cozy fireplace, making it the perfect place for guests to relax and unwind. Of course, a billionaire like Jeff Bezos wouldn't settle for just any ordinary garage. His mansion also includes a large garage and a separate carport for 2 additional vehicles. Overall, Jeff Bezos' Beverly Hills mansion is the kind of place dreams are made of. If you're a billionaire, that is. Bill Gates' $130 million Xanadu 2.0. Back in 1988, Bill Gates wasn't content with just being a tech wizard. He had his sights on creating a real-life castle fit for a king. So he bought a plot of land in Washington state for a mere $2 million and set to work on building his dream home, Xanadu 2.0. But this wasn't your average fixer-upper. It took 7 years and 300 workers to bring this behemoth to life, which is today worth $130 million. If Xanadu 2.0 were a person, it would probably be a tech-savvy, security-conscious party animal with a love for trees and books. With 24 bathrooms and 6 kitchens, it's clear that Bill Gates never wants his guests to wait in line for the bathroom or go hungry. And don't forget about the trampoline room, steam room, and sauna, all the essentials for a billionaire's fitness routine. But what sets Xanadu 2.0 apart from the average mansion is its obsession with technology. From personalized guest pins and sensors that detect uninvited guests to tree monitoring computers, this place is a tech enthusiast's dream come true. Even the walls are high-tech, with special screens displaying art fit for a museum. And let's not forget about the secret bookcases and hidden bar in the massive library, perfect for hosting covert cocktail parties. With an annual property tax bill of $1 million, it's no surprise that Xanadu 2.0 is worth a cool $130 million. Elon Musk's $61.8 million, the 4 Bel Air mansions. While some may expect the world's richest man to reside in a palatial palace or a grandiose mansion, Elon is content living in a modest abode worth a mere $50,000 in Boca Chica, Texas. So if you're ever in the area and happen to spot a rocket scientist mowing his lawn, it just might be the man who's shaking up the world of technology. But before Elon went all will own no house on the world, he did in fact own some beautiful luxurious homes around the world. His most expensive real estate purchase were the 4 Bel Air mansions, worth a staggering $61.8 million. The tech genius once owned 4 homes on the same Bel Air street, worth a whopping $54.95 million, and while he later sold them for a hefty $61.8 million, some folks couldn't help but raise their eyebrows at the possibility of Elon taking over the whole block. After all, 3 of the houses were on a blind alley. Could this be his secret master plan for world dominance? But let's talk about the mansion that started it all. In 2012, Elon Musk bought the same Bel Air property he once rented with his family for $17 million. This palatial mansion boasts 20,248 square feet of pure luxury, with 7 bedrooms and 13 bathrooms fit for a space king. The kitchen is covered in stunning brickwork, and the courtyard boasts a tennis court and a swimming pool with views of the ritzy Bel Air Country Club. Plus, there's even a wine cellar and gym to keep you occupied when you're not flying to Mars. His real estate empire blasted off to new heights when he snagged another 6-bedroom Bel Air estate in 2015 for a cool $20 million. The property spans approximately 7,026 square feet and sits on a massive 3.41-acre lot. Then in 2016, he scooped up a humble little ranch house for $4.3 million. And get this, he didn't stop there. Just a few doors down, another of Musk's LLCs bought an unfinished modern estate in 2017. From simple ranch houses to modern marvels and classic colonial estates, Elon seemed to have it all. Well, that wraps up our video for today. If you enjoyed our content, please be sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel, as it helps a lot. Leave your comments down in the comment section down below and let us know what you thought about all of these homes. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next time.